Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you're new. Today we're in the dirt street stocks here at I-55. Ran an okay time in practice. I wasn't really going for a fast lap. I ran that like my first lap, and other than that, I was just running the very bottom, trying to get that worked in. Even though it's not fast, I'm just trying to get grip pushed up to that middle lane, because that's the fastest way around.
Green flag.
I'm going to run the top side for the whole first lap, so we can just get as much of a run-in as we can for that second lap, because you don't get much of a run-in on your first lap at all. So basically, you gotta throw it all in on one lap for the most part. But running the outside, try to get a run. Gonna stick right above this, try to get in that grip. Could have probably went a little bit lower. Had a decent exit. Try not to smack the wall on exit, so your lap still counts. Decent lap overall. I don't know if it'll be in the 7s or not, because fastest I've ran is an 18.721. I got an 18.743 there. I'm happy about that. That's a solid lap, I feel like. So far, we've got the pole. I think a lot of people have qualified 2 already, like half the field already, so that's nice. Who is fastest in practice? The 3 car. He kind of messed up his lap a little bit. Did he run outside? No, he just ran like middle and had a pretty good time on both laps, but 10 car got in the 6s. That's a really good lap, so we still got another guy to qualify. I'll bring you guys back and get ready to go green in the heat races. We just fell to 3rd, so we might be starting 2nd in heat number 1. Alright, we fell down to 4th, so that will be starting 2nd in heat number 2. They ran some really good times.
Cruise the street stock guy?
I guess they're talking
Negative.
about... Oh, they're probably thinking somebody is, somebody that races, like, actual...
Yeah, that's in the Mid-South affiliation, I wasn't sure.
Alright, let's see how this race goes.
So what
Try to get
area
my,
exactly goes
my
to
buttons
Mid-South
down.
Part cover? Because I'm from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Kentucky, Tennessee.
Interesting. Random, but interesting, I guess.
Okay, that makes sense, but I just wasn't sure.
10 car will be starting on pole here.
States ever, by God.
2 car will be in 2nd. Mute them up. Pace truck will be going in next time by. And then we'll get an 8-lap heat. How many people are in this race, actually? Because I don't think... Yeah, there's only 14 people in the race. We won't get a consolation, which is nice. So my heat will go straight into the feature race. That will be great. So we'll have like most experience on the track 4 feature, which is good. I like being on the heat number 2 a lot of times if we don't have the pole.
Green flag.
Good start by the 2 and the 10. 10 car is going to try to slide up here in front of the 2. He doesn't need to. He has a good run off of turn 1. 2 cars right on his bumper. The 1 car, or no, that's the 3 car in 3rd place. He's right on the bumper of the 2 car. They're hitting in the back. About like 5th and 4th, we're hitting a little bit. 3-way battle for 1st, kind of. They're kind of nose to tail. 3 car gets into the 2 a little bit. 2 has a really good run on the 10. Gets to his inside. Let's see if he can complete a pass here. He might throw a slider. Not able to go low enough for that. Side by side at the line still, halfway through. 2 car had a really good run off of turn 2. 10 car kind of got a little too sideways. 2 car kind of slid up a little bit going in, has a good exit. 2 car has the lead now. 3 cars trying to get on the inside of the 10 as well. 10 is trying to hold that outside lane, but it's not really working that well for him. That lower lane is kind of prevailing in 1 and 2 for the most part. If you can go a little bit lower than the slick going in the 3 and 4, it seems like, and slide up off the corner, that seems to be the fast way around. But 2 cars starting to pull away. 3 cars slides it in, hits the rear end into the 10. What lap are they on? 6 going into 7 now. 3 car got real loose coming off the corner. We'll see how our heat goes, if it kind of goes similarly or not. 10 is starting to venture lower into the non-slick down there. 3 car had a pretty good run off of turn 4. Right on his rear end. Doesn't hit him though. Last lap here. We'll see if the 3 car can end up getting the 10. 10 goes real low to protect. 2 cars going to come off and win this. So good run by him. 10 car in 2nd. 3 in 3rd. I think it's a 7 car in 4th. It is. Good run by them. They kept it pretty clean overall. And we'll be starting on the outside here in row number 1 for our heat.
Hang it out.
Hopefully everybody can join pretty quickly. Yeah, they did. That was actually really fast.
Putting plenty of fuel to finish the race.
Yeah, I'd hope so. It's only 8 laps. Hopefully we can do decent here. At least finish second in our heat. If not, get the win in this. That'd be awesome. But it seems like that little bit of a lower lane right on that slick in the corners is the fast lane around. So it's not going to help us being on the outside right here. But we'll try to carry as much momentum as we can off these corners being up here. I can't see the pace truck at all from like my angle. Like right in the post right there.
For you new guys, it may not be a bad idea if you get some of those blue paper towels, set them up
Next
on the
time
wall.
by, we'll be going green. 4-car has the lead.
Before you jump off the wall, that
We'll
helps
see
dry
how
out.
we can do. Hopefully we can get a decent jump here. He like hits the gas and like super slows down. Watch him to go. He went real early.
Have a great day, have fun.
8-car had a pretty good jump. I was pretty slow to the gas pedal. See if we could hold this outside lane, get the speed off the corner.
Clear, clear, clear.
Had pretty good speed off turn 2. 8-car was still on a little bit on our inside. We should clear him here. Try to find this speed down here like they were in heat number 1. See if we could try to catch the 4-car. By the end of our heat, I would think it's going to be pretty slick down here, and the outside might be a little bit better. So that might help us out a little bit. Still running 8:34 right now. That's not bad at all. I think for my qualifying, I went a little high in 1 and 2, and could have probably got a little bit better of a time. But that's okay.
Coming to 5 to go.
Already 5 to go in this heat. Not really catching the 4, but not really losing them either. The 8-car behind kind of slides it in a little bit harder, but we pull off coming off the corner, it seems like. I assume by the end of the feature race, we're going to be all the way out by the wall, which will be really interesting. 4-car is starting to go even lower now. I'm trying to just catch that grip that's right on the edge of the slick. Since everybody's like running down here. I ran 8:07, that's not bad. 4-car got in the wall a little bit there. Seemed to have messed him up a little bit. He had to go high in that corner. Couple more times around. We seem to be holding second fine, so we'll probably be starting 4th in the feature race,
White flag this time.
which I am fine with. So far this track has put up a lot of really good racing, so I'm interested to see how these street stocks would do. So I've raced here in the limiteds, the 305s, and now the street stocks will be the 3rd race I've ever done here. But good win by the 4, he was really quick. Kind of got a little closer to him when he messed up in 3 and 4. But I'm happy with how we did. Hopefully we can keep that same kind of speed through the
Well done.
feature. That'd be great. So we'll be starting 4th in the feature race. Jump right into
You'll
this.
be on the outside here, the 3-step.
Need to get a little bit better of a jump in the feature race, though. We won't be right next to the leader, at least. You can kind of see him a little easier. But the 4-car went super quick. I didn't realize the 10-car when he went, but he'll be starting next to me anyway, so he won't have control of the initial start of the race. Waiting on some guys to join in here. Some guys from the first heat, probably. Because everybody in my heat joined super quick. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, they're like everybody from my heat joined super fast. Now everybody's joined up. Hopefully we can get a decent jump here with the 2-car on the lead. We'll see how early he goes. Then I'm pretty sure every caution, if there is one, we only got 25 laps here. I'm just kind of shocked by that. I would think that we'd have 30 laps since it's this kind of small track, but pretty sure they're single file restarts in this series, so hopefully we don't get many of them. Hopefully it can go green all the way. That'd be awesome. We'll have to watch the leader on when he goes. This 4-lap car like hits the gas and then like brakes. It's like really annoying. He's doing it when he was the leader too. I don't know if he's trying to like burn fuel out the car or what. I have no clue. I'm gonna try to restart in 4th gear, see how that goes. So I don't have to shift on the front stretch.
All right, Earl, all on you.
2 car has control of the lead. He went as soon as the pace truck went off. That actually worked pretty well in 4th gear. I kind of liked it. That lower side still has good grip, but we'll see if we can hold the 10 off here being on the outside. The 4 and 2 swap spots on the top and bottom. 4 car throws a slider there. He's got the lead now after 1 lap.
Good, man. Don't overdrive it. Inside, inside, inside. Clear low.
Trying to hold the 10 car off on the low side.
Inside.
That wall sneaks up on you real quick though, so be careful coming off these corners.
In front of you. Low car on the in front of you. Inside.
Got real sideways on exit. That's going to bring out the first caution. It looks like there was a guy stopped on the low side in 3 and 4 right there.
Sorry about that, guys. Didn't realize we was 3 wide there.
That's what happened. Somebody on the low side probably slid up, hit the guy in the middle, and got loose and hit the bottom. That's my assumption. Hopefully these caution laps go by pretty quick since it's a really small track.
Austin and Luke, man, that's some good racing going on.
Yeah, it should be fun up here.
Gonna line up behind the 2.
Seems like you can be real close to guys. Trying to hold them off on that low side, but now we'll be single filed out for this restart, which would be nice. I can kind of get to the low side. But the outside's kind of working pretty well for me.
Thanks, asshole.
Oh. I think the 3 car got in the back of the 10. I try to stay off of people until we're on 1 to green. Or like, if you know you're going double file, I usually stay left or right from somebody under pacing. But let's see how this goes. The 4 car has control of the lead now. He got the lead real quick. He had a good first lap.
Hey, bud, coming to the green. You ready? Green flag, green flag, green flag.
Kind of want to stay outside because it seems to be working pretty well for me. And the bottom looks to be getting real slick. That 4 car is really good on the outside too. He really pulled off there on turn 2. Caution immediately. Damn it. That's annoying. That's the problem with, not really a problem, but smaller tracks, people get into people really quick and can't really keep it side by side. They want to slide up, try to get single filed out. But we're running good up here. I'm happy with how we're doing. It's only lap 4. We've had 2 cautions. Caution laps don't count on dirt, which is nice because you could finish races so quick under a caution. Don't know what the 5 car is doing unless he's waiting for somebody back there. Or unless he thought he got out of the car and he didn't. I have no clue. 4th gear start seems not be too bad actually. You kind of get up and go and you don't have to worry about the shifting. You just keep the momentum from hitting the gas. 4 car is really slowing us down here. I think the last time I ran the street stocks, somebody said to me about starting out in 4th gear, and it works well. So I was trying it out, and I don't remember exactly off the top of my head who said that, but thank you. It seems to actually be working pretty well. So I was getting beat on some restarts sometimes when I was shifting. People would pull off. I think it was at the USA was the last race we did in these. I want to say. Can't 100% remember, but I think so. We got in the wall a little bit. Try not to get in the wall with the rear end. 3 and 4 usually has a little bit more of a buffer to the wall. Like the grip stays a little bit lower than 1 and 2. 2 car is going real low. He's going to try to slide up into the 4. Not going to clear him. 4 car is going to go down and protect. Trying to get that grip and get a good straight run off. It's hard to do. That was a pretty decent corner. You got to not stay up there too long though. It's kind of like Eldora's 1 and 2. Ooh, he got like real slow down. Didn't want to run into the side of the 2. Kind of like the 1 and 2 here is kind of like Eldora and Charlotte. If you stay up there too long, you're gonna come off and hit the wall in 2, and it sucks. They're running pretty well up here right now. In the top 3. We're all just running the outside. 10 car behind me destroying the wall. And we get a caution. Lap 10. That's unfortunate. I was going to start trying to work the lower side, see if it could work, because it had a little bit of a buffer behind us. That's unfortunate. So we got caution number 3. Seems to be pretty good racing here up front, though. Because you could probably just let off the gas, keep it pretty straight down there, and just slide up off the corner if you're not side by side with something. Like, damn, the Ford just destroyed the wall there. Either that or just some like net code. That was weird. Took a minute to catch the pace truck. Pace truck was booking it. Looks like the front left of the 2 car is bouncing. No, it kind of bounced right there and fixed them. That was weird. Yeah, these caution laps go by super quick, which is nice. I don't have to like cut between each caution. Hopefully we can stick with what we're doing, and it seems to be working. I wanted to start trying out that lower side, but didn't get the opportunity with the caution coming out. 4 car got a really good jump there on the 2. Hopefully we can get a little bit of a buffer behind us again and try to work that bottom, because I don't want somebody to get to our outside, because then I'm probably going to give up that position. But I might be able to make that like lower side work. 2 car is going to go for the slider, not really going to make it work. He tried the lower side. Instead, 4 car goes down to protect the next corner, which he probably didn't need to do. 10 car is running really well up there now. He's right on our bumper going into that corner. Ooh, wall. Barely stayed off of it. 10 car smacked it. You could hear and see. I just like barely tapped the brake and let off, and it didn't get up into the wall, which was nice. I'm happy about that. Because if you get up into the wall and you ride it the whole way, like the 4 is right there, you'll get ran down on. 4 car is going to go down and protect. 2 car is going to try to throw with a slider. 4 car stayed up high. 2 car gave him room. I went down low just in case they were going to hit. 2 car gives him room again.
Thanks for the wheel damage.
I think they're wrecking behind us. Or they just got into one another. That made it interesting up here, though. I thought, oh, damn, caution. Again. It seems like every few laps there's a caution. That's unfortunate. That 4 car is not letting up that top side, though. The 2 car is trying to make it work. Ooh, the front right on the 2 looks, like crooked. Do you see that? Either that or that was just a little bit of glitch while he was going through the corner right there. That was weird looking. But I thought it was like stuck that way, which would have really sucked for him. Oh, it says the 2 car is the leader somehow. I don't think he actually got the lead, but maybe the last time they crossed the line, he was barely ahead of him. Looks like the front right of the 4 car is bouncing a lot. So I think the 2 car barely got the lead, and then the caution came out when the 4 car was in the lead, but the last time around on when it hit the start-finish line, the 2 car was actually in the lead, so that makes it interesting. We'll see how aggressive the 4 is here. Gotta watch out, see if 4 throws a slider, gets into the 2, maybe we can take advantage and get by both of them. That'd be amazing. Got 10 laps to go here. Hopefully we can go green till the end, but it seems unlikely. 2 cars really waiting. Thanks for the 2x3 car. Like, we're waiting on the green flag, dude. The 2 car is really waiting. So you gotta be patient. 4 car is gonna run a little bit lower. 2 car gets that grip on the outside, gets a good run. Right up on the wall, barely tapped it though. That kind of worked perfectly for us. A lot of times when you hit the wall, your front end comes back around, and that's when it gets bad. If we can continue to do that, that'd be perfect, but I don't trust myself. 4 car got in the wall there.
Working outside. Clear
Not going to be able to throw a slider because he ran us low to protect it, which I don't blame him.
Outside.
I think we might have had him at the line.
Clear. Front of you against the wall on the outside.
4 car is just slowing both of us down. If he just run the outside, he would be fine.
Clear.
But he's slowing both of us down. The 2 car is getting away. The 3 car is catching us.
Clear.
Like, if he had just run the outside from the beginning, he probably would have already been clear.
Clear. Outside.
And now the 3 car is up here. So I can't really do much about that. 4 slows way up going into these corners.
Door outside.
So that really screwed me up.
Slow one on the bottom. I don't know what happened.
Because the 4 car is so worried about losing one spot, like, and just trying to protect it, he loses control of getting to the leader. 4 car's all up in the wall though. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a lot of X's by the end of this, but he might be just barely getting it. Ooh, 3 car got in the wall. Luckily we saved it there. That was almost a real bad mess. 3 car smacked that wall on the exit of 2. Oh Jesus. 7 car might have gotten into somebody or something happened, I don't know. We're almost coming up to 2 to go. Hopefully it can stay green. Yeah, the 4 car blew the race for himself and me. From him trying to protect the low side. He really like threw the race away and gave it to the 2 car. Yeah, he protected his spot, but if he just would have ran the top side, he would have been closer to the leader, had a chance at him. And also, I probably would have still been in 3rd. So that's unfortunate for us that we got stuck down there, but I'm fine with how we ran. Ran solid, didn't really get in the wall, which was great. And we're going to come home 4th. I'll take that, though. With how many wrecks there were, we really didn't get into too many bad positions. With the 3 car smacking the wall and us almost wrecking, that was probably the worst that we got out of it. And we were able to save it just by letting off and straightening out quick. But we'll have to go back and see some of that racing. And see what happened through this race, because it seemed to be a lot of incidents. Go back to the very beginning, see what happened here. This was like on lap probably 3, 4. They're already wrecking behind. Don't know what's going on there, but there was wrecking going on further on back. What was happening with some of these guys? Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on. There was people hitting on like lap 2 that it didn't show. Might have been further back here. I saw it wrecking behind the 5 car right there. What happened there? 6 cars sideways, 13 gets into the 6 and brings him all the way down the track. 6 car could have probably been a little bit higher off the corner, but he was still kind of sideways. 13 car had a good run and just hooked him and brought him all the way down there. Let's see what happened with the rest of the race. The 3 and the 10 were fighting really hard for 4th place. It just keeps showing these 2 right now. I don't know what the first... I think the first caution was that 6 car, actually. I think something just happened back here. It looked like. At least it was about to. The incident thing is not working too well at the moment. Really odd. We got a couple cautions really fast. Go up here, see what happens. 8 car just kind of came down off the corner, didn't really care about the guy on the low side. The 9 ran low, didn't really do anything wrong, just running that middle line. The 8 car just kind of came down on him. Took them both all the way down to the inside wall. Oh geez, he lost a tire. I don't think I've ever seen that on dirt. It popped right back, but I don't think I've ever seen that. That was kind of weird. Really funny and weird. I've never seen that on the dirt side. I've seen it on asphalt and stuff with like the F1 cars, Indy cars, and stuff like that. And sometimes the street stocks over there. This 4 car is all up in the wall. What happened here off the start? 7 car in the wall. 10 car gets into the wall behind us. Saw that multiple times. I know he ended up getting wrecked at some point. Oh, 3 car got into him there. What happened? 10 was kind of crazy through that corner. They kind of just hit coming off the corner. I don't think there's anything malicious there, but the 3 car tries to slide him, definitely wasn't clear. And that's what wrecked the 10 car. And then the 5 doesn't miss him, and then all hell broke loose after that, it looks like. 5-14 getting that wreck. Anybody hit the 14? I don't think so. 13 into the wall. He got the wall a lot harder there. I thought the 8 was going to spin him out right there. Still being banging. I don't know why 13 is crowding down the track. That made no sense. 8 car trying to run that low side. 13 just ran over the 8 there. They probably screwed up his car because his car is not turning anymore. It's kind of crooked. That was probably the next caution. Yeah, right here is where everything happened with the 4 and I. Like, he screwed up. He got in the wall. I had a good run down. He was doing this to the 2 car because I kind of expected it. Ran us low so we couldn't throw a slider, which is fine. But if he just would have stayed high right here, he would have been fine, but he continues to run us low. He loses control of getting to the leader. The leader just gone at that point. And the 3 car starts to catch us too. He just continues to run us low because we're on the low side. It just wasn't the smart thing to do. If he just would have stayed high, he would have been completely fine because he had the momentum anyways. And then the 3 car caught us as well, so I could not get up, or I just would have gotten wrecked by the 3. I know that he ended up hitting the wall. I think it was this next corner. He like smacked the wall. I thought I was gonna get back to the inside of him. And then, no, I don't think it was this. I guess it was the next lap on by. Yeah, because we got by that lap car on the bottom, the 13. 3 car gets in the wall. This is when we're straight behind him. I go low to try to get by him. He hits the wall coming all the way down. Because hitting that wall will shoot you straight off, which I kind of expected, but I thought he was going to stay up here. He hit us. I save it going from to the low side, and that was actually the last incident. So overall, pretty fun race. I wish we would have been able to finish 3rd because the 4 car just kept running us low. It just wasn't the smart thing. He should have stayed high. I would have slid him in the first corner. After that, I didn't have the momentum, so I wouldn't have tried it after that. So after the first try, he should have just ran the outside, had the momentum going by, and he would have been fine. So you live and learn, I guess, but lost the spot to the 3, never could get it back because we got hit, and then finished 4th. But overall, decent start, decent finish too. We started 4th, got up to 3rd, almost got to 2nd, and we were 2nd, I think, for 1 lap. And if the caution would have came out, we'd have been in front of the 4 and probably would have been able to hold it because the 4 car kept getting into the wall. Probably could have kept the 2nd place, but didn't get the cautions our way, unfortunately, and we finished 4th. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. I honestly don't know what's going to happen with us being car number 4 or car number 1 finishing 4th out of 14. Might gain a size bit, might lose a size bit. I'm not 100% sure. So let's go see what we end up getting. All right, results in strength of field was 20-20. I think there's only 2 splits. Yeah, we were top split, which makes sense. 2 car actually ran the quickest lap at the race in lap 20. He was flying at the top side at that point then. I think that was when the 4 was holding us down, so he really just pulled away at that point when he ran his fastest lap, definitely. But we lose 6 I rating, finishing 4th, which is unfortunate. Lose a little bit of safety, but I'm not that worried about that because we have basically max, so it'll be fine. Not worried about that one bit, but finishing 4th, losing 6 is rough. Like, you have to finish top 3 to even get anything out of that, which is difficult. And the 3 car ends up getting 45, finishing in 3rd, and the 2 car gets 64. Yeah, they gained a ton. Who's the losers in this? The 6 car, I think, who wrecked really early, and then, yeah, the 11 lost a decent amount. Other than that, it wasn't, like, too crazy. The 14 car finished mid-pack, so that's what probably gained his I rating from us, because it just hurt us a lot. The 5 car finished 7th, which I would think he would lose a little bit at that point, but I guess not. He gains 1. So it's really weird on how that works. I don't 100% know how it gains and loses. Like, I know it works with your number, with where you finish and how big of a field it is and the strength of field and stuff, which makes sense to me, but I don't know where it like starts losing and starts gaining, because I had to finish top 3, which is crazy, but the 5 car finishing 7th still gained 1. I don't know, that's weird to me, but it is what it is. I think the 14 car finishing 8th really hurt us for gaining any, but still mid 4300s, happy about that. Still doing pretty well. That race was a lot of fun, actually. Like, I-55 seems to be a really good track for some close racing if you can not wreck. But like you saw, there's 4 cautions and 25 laps, and some of them ended up out of the race early, and then I think most of them kept going. I know the 7 car ended up in it early. Oh no, that was the 8 car I'm thinking of. 8 car ended up in it early. He finished way back there, but fun race overall. You could run really close to guys, throw sliders when the track gets super wide like that. Even though it's a small track, it's really wide in the corners and you can throw nice sliders, but you can definitely get held down like the 4 car did to most people. So was fun. Wish we could have had a little bit better result, but it is what it is. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Let me know if you guys ran this earlier in the week and what you guys think of this track, because this track seems like a lot of fun to me. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.